wine scene, an award-winning food entrepreneur.
I know a lot of you wondering what to do with your moon pies. Well, I've got some wine suggestions for you. Lemon moon pies, Sauvignon Blanc, Chenin Blanc, Pinot Grigio.
Stuart Reds Donald, acclaimed food and travel writer and world-class chef.
I was chef de casserole. I made the casseroles in the frozen food department.
For more than a decade, they've combined their expertise to answer your questions and introduce you to the culinary movers and shakers you want to know. Four-time Taste Award finalists, 13-time Nebby Award losers. They are the dynamic duo of dining. On FM Talk 106.5.
Well, good morning on a beautiful first Sunday of November Sip and Chew show.
You can't
It's going to
prove
be a
that.
gorgeous day outside. Stu, I feel rested. I feel so rested today. That one extra hour made all the difference,
All the
in
difference
my
in the
life.
world.
I've been tired for 6 months,
Just caught up.
and now I'm caught up. I feel caught up. I feel new.
And you'll be fine until spring when they screw it up again.
Yeah, well, they keep talking about it in the Congress. Well, we need to change it. We need
They changed the law 3 years ago. We were not supposed to change the clock again starting 3 years ago.
Well, you know, I'm sure it's in litigation.
Well, hey,
I think
they also passed.
Snap's going to be a little bit more priority right now.
Yeah. Well, they also passed a law in 1994 giving the president the ability to make line item vetoes, but they haven't sent it to the president to sign in yet.
We probably vetoed it. Yeah, anyway.
They didn't want the current president to have that power, just their president.
Yeah, that's right. But anyway,
So.
so anywho,
Not the current president today, the current president at the time that the
At the
law was
time.
passed.
okay. So anyway, yesterday, you know, I know October and November are just full of great weather, but boy, do they pile the stuff on the weekends and
Yeah.
the events. Yesterday was 3 big events downtown. Then you had all the stuff across the bay, and down at the wharf they had a gumbo competition. But just Mobile yesterday, you had the mac and cheese smackdown or whatever it was. You had the brunch fest, and you had a barbecue competition. I heard there was 32 teams, and then I know it's just so many things to pack in.
Yeah.
So short a period of time, and you just can't do them all. I can't do them all.
I judged a barbecue contest at the grounds with David Hubble one year.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Getting one bite of each rib and then passing it to the next judge.
That's control.
Well, I saw he was judging a gumbo competition down at the beach.
He's
At the wharf.
he's well equipped to handle that.
Yeah, and I think he had to sample all of them. It looked like he needs some help, but I didn't get it. I didn't get any phone calls. So
My question is, how did you control yourself from not taking more?
Easy. They didn't let you. Now, once everybody got to try it, if you wanted to go back on some, you could.
Yeah.
But you're going to be sharing bites out of a rib with 4 or 5 other people.
Wow, I don't know if I could do that.
But you also had so much that one bite out of each rib.
Yeah,
you're full.
Yeah, by the end of the day,
Good
because
point.
there was also chicken and brisket and pulled pork.
And people don't realize too, like a wine event, like wine on the water or whatever, on the river or whatever. When you go to about 24, 26, 28, 30 something tables, and you're only having a house, 2 ounces, you've had a couple of bottles of wine before you left.
and that's it.
Shoot, you've had a couple of bottles before you got there.
Probably so. Well, I got to warm my
Well,
palate up.
yeah.
I got to warm my palate up. So,
That's his story, and he's sticking to it.
Mike's just like the baseball players that put the weight on the end of their bat
Mhm.
while they're swinging in the batter's circle, so that when they take it off and they get up and it's business time, everything just comes easy.
business.
Yeah, I got a question. You know, we're in November. We probably have more events coming up.
Oh God. Well, we're going to have Danny Calametti at the end of at the bottom of the hour, talking about some things, probably things that have happened and things that are coming up. I know one
Pecan
thing.
Festival coming up.
What's that?
You got the pecan festival?
No, we have pecan festivals.
Pecan or pecan?
Y'all have
Get
that.
in there.
Y'all
A
have that.
pecan is a nut. A pecan is a Folgers can you keep under the bed when it's too
Okay,
cold
we
to
got
make it
that,
out
yeah.
to the outhouse.
There you
That's what a pecan is.
But,
You got the Chili Festival coming up too.
That, and you got next weekend is the Bourbon by the Bay
Mm-hmm.
I
Festival.
bet Danny's got something to say about that.
I hope he does. I'm sure he does.
Are you involved with any of those, Mike?
I am my company. We're donating the plates and forks, and because there is food.
For a bourbon? Oh, okay.
There is food.
See, for a bourbon event?
We provide the plates, napkins, and forks.
Mhm.
For
I
that.
didn't know if it was just for that event or any of the events.
But it's for
coming
the
up.
VIP. But I understand that more people buy VIP tickets than the general admission tickets to it.
Yeah.
So
So what's the difference?
More whiskey.
the
There's actually catering in the VIP section too.
there and the level of whiskey,
Yeah.
you really go up to get the real high end stuff.
In the
You get the
VIP.
sample. You
Yeah.
get the
Okay.
sample. But with the VIP ticket.
So the general admission is watered down bourbon. Okay.
You get the 10-year-old stuff. You don't get the 50-year-old stuff.
But I will tell you, our buddy Seth Detley will be there. I'm sure with him and his
That's
wife,
good whiskey.
like they are.
Have you had
always.
any Detley? You're not a brown liquor guy.
No.
But he's in Atmore, and he's been on the show before when Stu was out sick. With he,
With
I wasn't
busted
laughing
gut.
at that. I was
Yeah.
thinking back about the brown liquor. The last time I had any brown liquor was Jack and Coke, and that wasn't pretty.
but Seth was on the show, and then I've toured his place. And I haven't toured it lately. We need to go see what it looks like now because it's really grown, and he does a fantastic job with that.
Well, I tell you what, make a day out of it.
Mhm.
And on the way back, we'll stop off in Perdido. We can hit the winery for a few minutes, Perdido, and then I'll take you across the hump of the interstate and show you the pitcher plant bog. Pitcher plant bog. There we go. Splinter Hill pitcher plant bog.
Okay.
But you're going to want to wait till spring on that when the pitcher plants are back. Right now, they're dead.
And I think the winery's closed on Sundays.
Yeah.
Or no, we go a day that it's not closed. That's right.
Yeah. I'm on Thursdays. You don't ever do nothing.
No, just work. So
Right. He's a salesman, y'all. He don't do nothing.
By the way, David Oval texted me and said, "Yes, Mike, I sampled all 20 gumbos."
golly,
That's a lot of
Mercy.
gumbo.
Yeah.
I never got my phone call. I guess my invitation got lost in the mail.
weren't invited.
It's like, we can't invite that Bailey fellow. There's no gumbo for anybody else to try.
He wins.
Are you that bad or
He
that?
wins one gumbo competition, and then
I never
Yeah,
want to go.
I'm an expert.
Hey, that's all it takes, right? One championship.
Well, me and Gene Fox, we
Gene
won.
carried you.
Whatever. Me and Gene Fox
Yeah.
won the very first gumbo competition in Fairhope,
Wow. And how many years
which
ago
is
was
that's
that?
coming up. That's coming up. I forget.
That long.
12, 13 years ago.
Okay.
something like that.
Wow.
And
Well, at least you got a legacy there. That's good.
and I'm gonna tell you, it was on Halloween day, and a cold front came in. It'd been storming for a couple of days. Cold front came through. We were on the water,
Ooh.
and that just cut us. That wind off the bay
Yeah.
just cut into us.
Man, I've never cooked anything on Dolphin Island that the wind wasn't an issue.
Mhm.
Always an
Oh,
issue
yeah.
on Dolphin Island. But
Now you
Was
know
it-
what it
Well,
was
this
like
was
to
at
be
the
from
Fairhope. This was at the Fairhope
Yeah.
Pier.
Now you know what it's like to be
Yeah.
Kansas. It's a minimum of 30 to 40 every day.
yeah,
Yeah.
gotta have that Blistex in your pocket, don't you?
That too.
That first trip
Forget
that
a comb.
that first trip that I took to Oklahoma with a buddy of mine, we stopped at a gas station near North Texas University in Dallas to gas up, and that's the first time I saw how seriously Texas and Oklahoma take beef jerky.
Mm.
This was just a regular, like a BP station. It had 4 aisles of beef jerky. But when I opened the door, it slammed right back on me. And Ralph goes, who was our guest here a couple of weeks ago talking about Oklahoma? He said, oh, yeah, the wind's not going to stop. He said, you need to get some Blistex or some chapstick when you get in the convenience store.
Mhm.
You're going to need
Forget a comb. Just put a cap on.
it. I'm good.
There we go. We can get over here in the picture.
Yeah.
So people see how pretty I am.
You couldn't just fix your camera. You're gonna wait.
I
for the
did.
commercial break?
Twice. I'll do it. in
I'm a
the
little
break.
uncomfortable with how
Or you
close
can
you
see
are.
everything you're talking about on Facebook first.
Yeah.
Sip it, you.
And you in too.
And UB2B?
Yes.
And well, maybe
YouTube.
as long as you're not an ABC or NBC or ESPN.
I watched all the games for free on regular YouTube. Y'all quit tripping.
Okay.
251-343-0106.
If you want to get in.
I even saw someone on Twitter yesterday that said, "You're forcing me to watch a bootleg version. Why would you not?"
My son sent me an app. He sends it to me every time something like that happens.
The CEO of Disney made $41.5 million last year. The CEO of Google,
I think it's tvapp.to, something like that.
regular YouTube, type in the team you're looking for, it'll be there.
You can have it online.
There were 3 different feeds of the Auburn Kentucky game yesterday. Auburn does this neat thing where they put a camera in with Andy and Jason when they're calling the game, and you can watch them call the game and hear the radio broadcast. And then they had a TV on the desk, and they turned it just drastic enough angles that none of the copyright stuff would pick it up. You could watch the game on the TV on their desk.
It's called the TV app. .to, and then on an Apple, you can screen share it onto your television through your Roku. That's what
If you want to live a your life, you need help. That's why you need to call the National Recovery Center sooner than later. We can't help unless you're ready to be helped.
All right, Randy's got a
You
text
want
here.
a
Wants
better
to.
life. You want to stop the downward out-of-control spiral you've been on.
You know any birthdays
need to make a
today?
conscious effort and
Pat
take
Greenwood was
control.
yesterday.
Our programs are designed to provide you with the care and support you need.
Former
Every person
sportscaster and
treatment plan designed
SID
specifically
in South Alabama, something like that.
regardless of what stage of addiction you're in.
That's right.
Don't let the pain of addiction ruin your life.
I never
Call
heard of that.
800-950-0248.
Pat
That's
Greenwood.
800-950-0248. 800-950-0248.
Hi, I'm Dolly Parton. Experts all agree that by reading with your child every day, you can spark their imagination and inspire their early education.
Dolly's Imagination Library is dedicated to
Coming up.
inspiring a love of reading by gifting books free of charge for Alabama children from birth through age 5. All you need to do is register your
Wow.
child on the website, and
Prep
you'll start
time,
receiving
15
books through the
minutes.
mail. Go to imaginationlibrary.com.
Thursday.
That's imaginationlibrary.com. Sponsored by the Alabama Department of Early Childhood Education, EVA, and this station.
Advertising is how you encourage people to buy your products, services, or ideas. Imagine being handed a microphone to speak in front of a stadium of 30,000 people. What would you say about your business? FM Talk 1065 can put you in front of that audience. This is Celeste Holland. Together, we can create an effective advertising campaign. Our listeners are eager for information, trust our station, and prefer to patronize local businesses like yours. Call me at 445-7249, and let's talk about how FM Talk 1065 can help increase your business.
The news, weather, and traffic you need. Talk you want.
Talk about the old days.
Sports you love. This is FM Talk 1065. 1065.
This ties in.
Oh, yeah.
The text.
Okay.
For more than a decade, they are the dynamic duo of Tiny. Mike and Stu on FM Talk 1065.
All right, we're back. Hey, I think Steve said we have a text. Somebody's got a question.
Yeah, Randy said, just wondering if y'all have ever eaten egg law. That's what we called it growing up. However, the actual name is eggs a la goldenrod. It was a staple in the household for them, breakfast for the weekend, mornings kind of thing. And I looked it up, and it looks like it's an Easter dish. And it's pretty simple. They're 15 minutes prep time, 30 minutes total, but it looks like almost like a French toast, 8 slices of white bread, toasted paprika, 8 hard cooked eggs, quart milk, salt, ground black pepper, half cup all-purpose flour, and butter. Of course, you gotta have butter. Essentially, you melt the butter, sauce at the pan, separate the hard cooked eggs, place a slice of toast, and bits of chunk the bread. And then you just cook the eggs, scramble basically on top with a cream, looks like. Looks pretty tasty.
And I can't say I have.
Haven't had that yet.
Never even heard of it.
How about that?
That is not anything I would consider a traditional Southern dish.
Oh, that's Southern.
We have been stumped.
Yeah.
How about that?
It,
No.
It's from a 1956 Betty Crocker. So it's a Betty Crocker recipe.
Oh, okay.
Which-
Randy's house, so, hey.
But yeah. But listen, different parts of the South have different things too. Because when I moved up to Tennessee and went to a restaurant and one of the sides was cinnamon apples, I'm like, that's not a side, that's a dessert. Apparently in the Carolinas they eat cinnamon apples
Mhm.
with every, and you know what? Great tradition,
Midwest.
but it's not good at all.
Midwest.
It's as bad with a meal as dunking the cinnamon roll in the chili buns.
No,
It doesn't fit anything.
no.
I can see it
go
with
that
pork
far
chops.
at all.
I can see it maybe with like grilled pork chops.
Yes, that's what we used to have.
Okay, well, that makes it because the pork lends itself to the sweet flavor. So pork and duck do.
Yeah.
But if I was having a
wouldn't
piece
serve
of
it with
fish or a
chicken.
steak it was terrible. And I was like, this is a dessert. Save it for dessert.
It's like putting sugar on your grits. I don't get it.
Don't even say that. You will manifest it. Someone in the South will put sugar on their grits. Next thing you know, their wife leaves them. The kids don't want to have anything
here
to
we
do
go.
with them. The job fires them.
How about cottage cheese? You put sugar or cinnamon on cottage cheese?
Who eats cottage cheese?
I do.
Oh, okay.
We used to have that all the time.
I like it on pear. No, that's mayonnaise. I like it on pear. But I've had it. I've had it.
Back up. What mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise on pineapple or
Oh.
pear.
No, I was
And
talking about
but I
cottage
like
cheese on
cottage cheese on pear as well.
No, that works, but that was good.
Here's a Southern traditional dish that I won't go near, and I don't think much of you if you prepare this for a child. Mayonnaise and banana sandwiches. That's
Oh my God, I love them.
They're horrible.
I love banana.
That is one of the few times as a kid where I'm like, I would rather starve than eat
Mayonnaise.
that garbage.
Mayonnaise
And would get
peanut butter.
whippings if I didn't finish that sandwich. And I finally told my parents, I said, I don't want to go back to the kindergarten again. If they're gonna make me eat that, I'm not doing it again.
See, that's
I'm
like-
ready to fist fight over this.
That's like me with mac and cheese and English peas. I will not eat them.
Well, English peas are
refuse to.
gross. I get it.
Okay,
They're good raw.
my Chinese food, but
Yeah, they're good raw.
English peas. What's the difference between?
Horrible. They're horrible.
No. I mean, what do we have here? I mean, what's the difference
We got-
between an English
So
pea
we
and a
got
pea?
Crowder peas.
Okay.
We got purple whole pink eye. We got so many peas here.
We got-
Not black eyed. They're not from the South. Talk to Bill Finch. They only come from California.
how about that?
That's
Yeah.
tradition on New Year's Eve coming up. Everybody got it. Like,
So what's
But that wasn't the tradition. The tradition were peas that you grew locally.
yeah?
Grocery stores made black eyed peas easily accessible. But before there were grocery stores in the South, people didn't eat black eyed peas unless they grew them themselves. And very rarely did they grow them because they're a better
so
peas.
what's that with mixing it with greens? And that seems to be a tradition that
It's not black eyed peas with greens. It is peas
I was
with greens.
I've been told for the last 22 years.
No,
it's
you've been
black
told,
eyed.
but right from the grocery industry that wants you to go there and buy their black
No,
eyed
no,
peas.
this is never mind. We won't go
Yeah,
there. Or
but-
white.
But yeah,
So what was that question that he had again? What was
It's
it?
just if you had
What was that
that
item
weird
called?
egg
ever eaten egg
eggs
law.
a la goldenrod.
Okay.
He called it egg law. But
Yeah,
Oh wow.
but eggs under
So
a la goldenrod
So-
is what I could remember.
essentially.
so speaking of eggs, today just happens to be National Deviled Egg Day,
Oh boy.
and I, for one, I could eat my weight or more, and probably Stu's weight.
You know why they
And
call it
deviled
deviled
eggs. I was going to ask.
Because they whisper demon things to eat more of them in your ears.
Well, I want to
How
tell you
many
what.
people will sit down and eat 12 eggs in a sitting, but deviled eggs, y'all eat?
Oh,
two
yeah.
dozen.
Let me tell you what. Oh, I could just eat them
Yeah.
nonstop.
Yeah.
But and
You do have to
and I put a post on Facebook, and I'm getting a lot of comments on deviled egg. Everybody showing me pictures of their deviled eggs. But remember when we went to Noble South?
I do remember when. we went
Oh
to
my
Noble South.
God, that was so good.
Yeah, Noble South garnishes their deviled eggs with actual eggs. It is a salmon egg
Oh,
that's pink,
yeah. Yeah.
real small,
Slim.
has no flavor.
Yeah.
It's there for texture. It's got a cool texture.
Yeah.
And it had candy bacon on it too.
But it's funny that he's garnishing an egg with eggs.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It's
Where
a
did-
chef joke.
Let's see who, I'm thinking this is Brandon said, where did male on purple whole peas or black-eyed peas come from? My wife's family does this.
Someone in their family generations back
Passed
could
it
not
down.
make peas. That's what I've got. I don't know. Keep in mind, this is the South.
It's good.
We will put mayonnaise on anything, but when you get out of the South, they just call it ranch dressing.
Especially banana sandwiches.
Oh, those are
Yeah,
horrible.
the only thing I never heard the mayo and banana sandwiches.
Oh,
but I've heard of the
so
peanut
bad.
butter because of the Elvis and banana sandwiches. So
Right.
much.
I do mayonnaise and saltine crackers.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Now I've heard of peanut butter and saltine crackers.
Same, try it with
No,
mayonnaise.
mayo and
Do
peanut
Dukes,
butter are two
but
different things.
Do so.
Yeah, but it's one is your entree, the other is your dessert.
No, brother.
But where did deviled eggs come from, Stu?
Satan.
You know.
Clearly, it's in the name. No. It's going to be just another thing. Most really traditional dishes like that are born more of ingenuity and love than having ingredients. Because think about it, the deviled egg, you're dealing with egg, mayonnaise, a little shot of mustard, salt, pepper. You're done.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's the official.
Okay.
To devil, which means to make a dish spicy or highly seasoned.
Which it is not.
Now, the original deviled eggs, yes. My mom made, and I think it had chili powder in it. And I'm going to tell you what, man.
Well, I used to be a purist.
You
of
didn't want
just
to be
the
in the
mayonnaise.
room an hour later, you know what I mean?
I used to be a purist. If it was anything other than mayonnaise and mustard, I didn't want to go near them. And a lot of grocery store deviled eggs are terrible because they put sugar in it, which is horrible. But a friend of mine was working with the National Egg Council, came up with a recipe, and she used what she called red eye.
Mhm.
And it's, you do your deviled egg, then you put one dot of sriracha in the middle.
Right.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
But it looks like a red eye when you have. So what I do is I have 3 different flavors. I have a traditional. I usually use smoked paprika on it instead of regular paprika. Then I do the sriracha, and I put a little toasted sesame oil into the egg mixture that you pipe into it, just a touch.
Wow.
And then I do another one that is tarragon and white truffle. Truffle and eggs are a phenomenal flavor combination.
Damn, David's got an interesting suggestion to Google the Devil Egg Company. I got to go over here.
I can work on that during the break, huh?
Patty Cakes Clark says she likes putting sugar in her cream of wheat, and she likes it on her cottage cheese.
Cream of wheat, I loved when I was a kid. I like malt meal. Now that was
We just
but I
have
couldn't-
grits here.
but I couldn't do grits. I can't.
All of the grits, what you're talking about, buckwheat, farina, all of the, not only are they little rascals, but they're also cereal foods. But, well, that they named the 3 brothers on there after common cereals.
Yeah.
But cream of wheat, all of that, all of those are forms of porridge.
Yes.
And they're just, I love oatmeal. I absolutely adore oatmeal. It's so healthy.
I like it.
Immediately drops
I don't love it, but I like it.
it
I'll eat it.
immediately drops your cholesterol 10 points when you eat a bowl.
Mhm.
It's just really good stuff.
Look at them boys.
Yeah.
That's the Devil Egg Company. Thank you.
Gluten-free options. There's no
Also
gluten
nice
in the deviled
eggs.
egg.
Man,
What do you
don't worry
put in
about that.
deviled
Look at the
eggs that would
flavors
have
here,
gluten?
dude. They got a BLTE, a buffalo blue cheese, buffalo chicken ranch deviled egg.
Do they have a deviled egg flavored deviled egg? Because I love those.
cheeseburger deviled egg. Really, you had to go there.
Yeah. But yeah,
Smoked
I came
deviled
up with a sampler for a restaurant menu that was going to be 2 regular deviled eggs, 2 of the sriracha sesame, and 2 of the tarragon white truffle. That was just going to be an appetizer to start you off. That's how Mike would start a meal. He wants that to himself.
251-343-0106 is our call and texting line. We're up next. We're going to have one of the Calametti brothers, Danny.
I bet I would love malt meal. I love malt. I should probably try it. Yeah. I love malt. Put maple syrup in there.
Who's the other person?
Get back in
Is
your
he only on line 2? There's no line 1?
Redneck in New York wanted to talk about pecan recipes, and so I put him on hold. And
Can he wait till after Danny?
Yeah, he's gonna have to wait till the
We'll have
last
to wait
second.
till after Danny.
Yeah, we ain't putting anybody but Danny on there.
So yeah, I thought y'all would give him like, but I'm gonna tell him. Yeah.
Yeah, just let him know he's gonna have to hold till the last second.
around 70 degrees.
Or if we
You
get
there, Mr. Calametti?
I am here.
Fantabulous. Hang on.
This is Dr. Bill Williams for FM Talk 1065.
FM Talk.
I guess as you saw, so it'll work in the yard.
LCM offers
The robo
I know they
control.
threw some pine straw in holes.
Yep. That's why we've never had to pave that yard. Every year we just raked up the pine straw and the leaves. And over the course of winter, it turns back into dirt. Then the spring rains come and blow
We
it
got
back up.
crab rangoon.
I didn't grow up here, but I sure do have some great
Green
memories
cheese.
too.
Smoked salmon,
That one was a little drop of sriracha.
sriracha bacon.
I want to try that.
Yeah, that's really good.
There is a company I've seen it on the
You're talking
Facebook.
about
Oh, you
grit
going?
cakes. Apparently his grandmother made grits.
Yeah,
pancakes.
you use, that's weird. Grit cakes are leftover grits. You let them congeal, you cut them into pieces, you fry them lightly.
Kind of like
Yeah, I
a
think
rice
that's what
cake,
you-
maybe, kind of, sort of.
It's like grits that are crunchy on the outside. I mean, once you bite into it, you steal the grits.
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, we
Some
did them.
hash browns.
We had grit croutons at Little House, where we took the grits from the grit dish the night before, rolled them into balls, then flour, egg wash, and panko, and fried them, and that lit all this up.
There is a company, I've seen it on the foodie page. There is somebody in Baldwin County that makes deviled eggs. You order them the way you want them. They have I'm trying to find out who it is, but I like to make my own deviled eggs.
Do you boil your eggs? Or you just steam?
Hello, good friends.
Steam.
I'm Randy Burton, inviting you to join me. Cooks
Well, for one thing, you only need that much water, which takes about 2 minutes to bring to a boil. You put a little salt in it, you drop your steamer basket in. Salt is going to ionize things so that they're easier to heat. So it only takes you like 2 minutes to bring your water to a boil. You just lower your steamer in there for 13 minutes. Take it off and you're done. So it's the same amount of time, cooking time, as boiled eggs. You're just not wasting 6 minutes waiting on the water to cook.
Yeah.
That's how restaurants do
It
it.
flies by pretty good.
It also keeps you, it's much harder to overcook them and get that food ready when you steam it.
Yeah.
Much more control.
On FM Talk 1065.
Yeah,
Get on the line, call 343-0106. Now back to Mike and Stu.
Why are you pointing at me, man? I didn't do anything. As soon as Steve goes, we're back. Mike points at me.
It's time for me to take a nap. Danny's on mine.
Yeah, come on. We got Danny Calametti of the infamous Brothers Calametti. I think you remember them. Their trapeze act back in the 70s.
Without a net.
I can tell.
So we got some beautiful music here. I'm on the top of the bay here at Dolphins. We're having a little
Soiree.
graduation party lunch. Yeah, we had our reunion. I won't tell you which one it was, but it was in the digits, the double digits. But
Only
anyway,
10?
yeah, something like that.
99. Still a double
Not
digit.
quite that. Not quite that one. So anyway, but I got a few things happening. You know, we got some bourbon.
What's the
we got some
buzz?
drink,
Tell
we
me
got
what's
some
happening.
bourbon, we got
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
So I'll go with we'll go with a foodie event first. You know, this Saturday in Fairhope is the 13th annual Best of the Bay Gumbo, sponsored by the Eastern Shore Kiwanis. Got 31 teams over there cooking, and you know, $10 in advance, $15 away, and it, you know, and Mike knows, he's been over there before. They have some quality gumbo turned in. So my judges are going to be. Mike, I don't have space for you to judge, but if you want to come back and have you a judge emeritus role, if you want to come back.
He just after free gumbo. That's all he cares about.
I know.
I might just come be an observer.
There you go. This is going to be for a World Food Championship ticket. It will be the first World Food Championship ticket awarded for the 2026 finals. So we're excited about that. And these teams always step up and compete. They do a great job over there. So that's going to be, now that's on Saturday, but before you get to Saturday, on Thursday, over at Billy's Bacon in Fairhope, we're working with Billy on a bacon blues burger and bourbon. Let me just say, try that again. Bacon blues burger and bourbon night. So we're doing a bourbon tasting with John Emerald and his distillery over there. We're going to have it's a free tasting of some quality bourbons, and it's to promote our Bourbon by the Bay event, which is coming up on November 9th. But we've also got Rebecca Berry. She's got a duo that's going to be playing some blues over there, so that's going to be cool. And of course, anytime you can have a slice of Billy's bacon in a burger or a BLT or just
Cake. Cake.
Yeah. So that's it. I got to give a shout out. A couple weeks ago, I was in Indianapolis at the World Food Championships, and our teams did great. Chef Fletch Miller from Island House, she got 5th in the world in noodle, so she did good. We had some other competitors who went through the first round, but speaking of Billy's bacon, Chef Mary Moss is with Island View over in Mississippi, but she came and competed in our best of Billy's bacon, won that one, got 2nd in the world in bacon.
Wow.
Which is just phenomenal. This is her first competition, which she's been a sous chef on several of those teams. Island View.
It helps.
They have a collection of top quality. There's 4 chefs competing, 3 of which went on to the final round.
Right.
But she did a great job. Of course, she was Billy had provided her with the bacon all thin sliced and separated nicely, made her job easier and all that type of stuff. So that's all well. Then we got Bourbon by the Bay is a big fundraiser for the Coastal Alabama Partnership. And for those that don't know, the Coastal Alabama Partnership is this coalition of all area businesses throughout Mobile and Alabama, area businesses and just other civic organizations whose focus is really working to make Coastal Alabama the place that we all want to live, work, and play along the Gulf Coast. So and this is a fundraiser for that. It's the VIP tickets are $150 and general admission tickets are $100. The advantage for the VIP, not only do you get in early, but we've got a collection of sampling for you. We got Al Delphine oysters are going to be shucking some raw oysters. We got Bistro Emmanuel's going to be there. Grup to Go is going to have some nice stuff. They're going to do a crawfish stuffed yuca cup. We got I got a couple of chefs coming over, Chef Fletch and another chef, Megan Bratton, are going to be serving up Billy's bacon, a bacon wrapped shrimp with a bourbon glaze. Big Mike's and Lost Pizza are going to be there as well. Don't know what they're serving yet, but these are all appetizers that are going to be served to our VIP starting at 2:00. That's an hour earlier than the general admission stuff. And we got a list of some of the best bourbons around. We've got probably 20 different distillers that are going to be there offering samples of some of their best. So it's a nice fundraiser. We'll have music and all that type of stuff. That's going to be on the 9th at the Maritime Museum.
That's next Sunday, right?
That's next Sunday, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So we got Thursday the 6th at Billy's Bacon. We got the 8th at in Fairhope at the Coastal Community College there, that Hawthorne Amphitheater, and then the 9th at Maritime Museum back over here in Mobile. So it's another packed weekend, but that's kind of what this time of the year is.
I don't know how you do it. I just don't know how you do it.
Well, because I like gumbo, I like bourbon, I like bacon. Those bees all kind of work.
Man stuff.
Yeah,
Well, let's talk about the letter C for a second, Danny Calametti. I was thinking a great cook-off that would be a lot of fun, probably in the spring, but fall would be good too, is a colonial cook-off where you only use like Dutch ovens and open fires, and you cook stuff that they would have cooked in the early 1800s. And maybe have it someplace like Baldwin Bicentennial Park that's got a lot of open space that is designed for the colonial history.
That's cool.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. We can work on that.
I'll tell you who would be good to get involved in that is the Boy Scout troop.
Yeah.
Because they do a lot of Dutch oven cooking.
Yeah. Lots of stews would be done in that, biscuits, cobblers. You can have an entire dessert category where they have to cook the dessert over fire.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Well, yeah. So I don't know whether you guys saw my David Hubble posted yesterday. I had him judging my coastal Gumbo Fest over in Orange Beach yesterday. 20 different, my judges had to sample 20 different gumbos.
Wow.
And they were, I put them through the ringer, but they were all real good. And so that was a good time as well. So we got Gumbo out of the way. We're going to turn the corner, and I think I'm off a little bit in terms of activities and stuff, so that'll be good. But then we're going to turn the corner in January. I got a chili cook-off at Floribama. I got a Battle of the Bowls. Both of that's going to be Super Bowl weekend, both Saturday and Sunday Super Bowl. We're going to have a World Food Championship competition at Undertow in Orange Beach. Then we got a couple of events we got to get on the calendar. So the year's going to be starting off with a bang.
Quick question for you, David. During the next 3 weeks, obviously, you have a lot going on with Thanksgiving. Is that competing? Is that why a lot of events tend to fall off, or what?
Yeah, because people are it's getting into the holiday season,
Mm-hmm.
and so it kind of people have other obligations and businesses. Some businesses tend to pick up with holiday seasons and all that, so they've got other commitments and that type of stuff.
Makes
a
sense.
lot of travel and those type of things. So
Makes sense.
yeah. So anyway, but yeah, so it's a busy time here.
Well, this next
But
weekend will be packed.
I'm sitting here at Dolphins looking at this view, and there's no better view than from the top of this.
Oh, it is.
Bank building over here looking out. It's a gorgeous day.
You're right about that.
My cousins came down this past weekend from Virginia, and we went to Dolphins. And they were just majorly impressed. Really wonderful place.
We had to pair this in last year. We came up here from Maine. They were looking at all the different sites, and we're sitting out the window. And I said, "Well, that song "Stars Fell Over" Alabama that well, when he was talking about coming around the corner and seeing Mobile Bay in his hometown, that's that highway over there, the Highway 31. You see, that's that hill he was coming down. Oh man, that's why he wrote this song." And yeah, we're going to talk about that Buffett Museum, Buffett exhibit over the next few months. That's going to be something that's going to be fabulous.
I'm so looking forward.
Open in September.
And you've got this listed on your Facebook page, right?
I've got these events are on my Facebook page. I don't have anything about the Buffett Museum yet, but there'll be some stuff going up about that for sure.
AlabamaCoasting.com, is that them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Alabama Coasting is a Facebook page too, where all the stuff gets posted. That's really probably more updated than my website. But
I'll put that on the podcast. That way everybody has it.
Yeah. Cool. Absolutely. But anyway, all right, man. What else you guys got going on?
My life's boring.
I'm just sitting here scanning through Twitter, waiting on the news that Hugh Freeze has been fired.
Good Lord, please. That was the best thing. I was tied up last night and could not watch the ball game.
You missed absolutely nothing, man. Nothing.
God, that was a blessing.
Yeah.
I would have been buying a new TV set or something, or
Just ridiculous.
How do you not score a touchdown against Kentucky? How do you not score a touchdown?
Hey,
if you just found out how.
if the defense doesn't intercept the ball in field goal range, we don't get a field goal.
So there you go. There's that too. I got my quote Alabama friends on a blog that are saying, "Oh, it's too soon to fire it. Y'all need to."
I felt the same way about Mike Shula, who, by the way, just got fired again today as South Carolina's offensive coordinator.
So Danny, what year class reunion is this? Did you say?
One something.
My 50th class reunion.
Wow, mine is next June.
But that's 100th.
Yeah.
100th.
Mine is next June. So,
right.
Looking forward to it.
Sounds good, my friend.
All right, Danny. Good hearing from you, buddy. And once again, where can everybody find out everything they need to know?
Best thing is either on my Facebook page or the Alabama Coasting Facebook page. That gets updated and hit on regularly. So that'll be great. See you guys there.
All right, buddy.
All right, buddy. Take care.
How much time we got left? Because I'm ready to take
30
it.
seconds.
30 seconds. That's pretty good. We will be back in a few minutes, and we will talk about stuff. I'm just vamping here till the
Just
music
stuff?
starts playing. Yeah.
Okay, like stuff that you put
I
on.
don't know.
50-year class reunion. I know we're having our first,
150 years.
our first night, we're having at Pete's place on the waterfront. The waterfront.
Oh, the waterfront.
Yeah. Pete's letting us.
Because there's also a
Part of
restaurant
it.
called Pete's Place too,
Well,
somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
251-343-0106. If you want to get in on the conversation instance. So yeah, that's pecan, dude.
I guess just congrats. Next Sunday. Go from here down there
Oh, okay. What are we doing?
to Urban Buffet.
Okay. All right.
I got
Well,
a
I'm dressed right now.
Supports moments in time
Pretty good.
with local veterans on FM Talk.
And text from Alabama.
Alabama's veterans and thanks them and their families for their
No,
sacrifices.
wear
and
a
service.
shirt with a
Because of
collar.
them, we are free today.
What if I just wear a collar?
Mornings, we're making our way
Whatever.
through the football season.
I've
If you're
seen
like
those.
me,
I'll
these
shave
are
my back.
already exciting, but when you add Underdog Fantasy, the action goes to another
He's
level.
one of those
Underdog
shot
is the
callers,
best
the way
place
he
to play
One of
all
the Auburn
football
fans
season long,
tweeted last
and you
night.
play right now in
I feel pretty
Alabama.
dejected,
Simple.
y'all,
Just
but
pick whether your favorite
I can't
players
say
go
that
higher
people
or
pays
lower
for
on
booth
stats
picks in my
like
DMs.
touchdowns, passing yards, or
And I
interceptions.
said, all right,
Those
you're
injuries
gonna have to
right,
give me
you
a
could
few
win up
minutes
to
to shave my back.
$5,000
No.
cash, starting with as little as $1. I've been playing on Underdog for well over a year now, and I love that they've
Yeah,
got
that's
all
the
the
nice thing
games I
about
care
having
about.
Native
Alabama,
American back there. I don't have
Auburn,
to worry
South
about it.
Alabama. Once you create an entry, you can watch the stats update live in the app and know instantly when you've got a winner. It makes
I had
everything
in
more
the
exciting.
90s, I had
So
a
download the Underdog app today and
goatee,
sign up with promo code
but right in here,
WTALTON to score
they broke the line over
$100
here
in
to get
bonus
that
funds
fill
on
in.
your first $5. Promo code
I'm able to grow a
Underdog.
full beard.
Make plays,
So great.
win money. Must be 19 plus and present in Alabama. Terms apply.
Not
See
as
assets
full
at
as it is
underdog.fantasy.com/web/play.
I didn't get hair on my legs till I was almost 30.
I don't have any below my knees
Fashions would like to
Oh,
thank
I'm sure.
those who placed
until
themselves
you
on the
get
front
50.
lines to make our community
Where I
safe.
had my hip.
Giving up time with your family, working in difficult
So here,
giving up
this is
your
on
weekends,
Foodie
holidays.
I heard you and Stu talking about deviled eggs on the radio a few minutes ago.
Hey,
I was coming back from the store, picked up the ingredients for pot roast. When I got home, I told my wife we should have deviled eggs for this. Sounds great. So that's what we're having.
Deviled eggs and pot roast.
Power of suggestion, man.
Someone to talk to. Call
Look, you got a caller, said the other day, who
Press 1. It's private
Paul
and
and
free
Grant.
24/7.
All right.
Call 800-273.
It's the same redneck
or
in New
visit
York.
vetsforhope.com.
Oh,
Sponsored by the
chicken.
Partners of Alabama's Challenge and the
Did you
Alabama
say something about
Broadcasters
boiled
Association.
chicken?
Advertising encourage
I'll
people
talk
to
about
buy
it.
your products,
Oh, okay.
services, or ideas. Imagine being
So
handed a
nothing I need
microphone
to do
to speak in
research.
front of a stadium of 30,000 people. What would you say about your business?
You're quick on the
FM Talk
pepper, so you-
1065 can put you in front of that audience. This is Celeste Holland. Together, we can create an effective advertising campaign.
Mike is very efficient at using Google. He'll go,
Trust our station
hey,
and prefer to patronize
somebody
businesses
look this up.
like yours. Call me at 445-7249 and let's talk about how FM Talk 1065 can help increase your business.
Tom Claxton and Cal Walters, a couple of old Marines giving a little weekday R&R refuge to stimulate your senses.
Mobile,
People are
Alabama.
aroused. I haven't seen people so aroused in a very, very long time. The Scuttlebutt Network
people
radio
get aroused.
program every Wednesday night from 8 till 9 p.m. on FM Talk
Here we
1065.
go.
Your voice of the veterans for the veterans. Tune in, sound off, and sound off like you got a pair. Hoorah.
Hoorah.
To get on the line, call 343-0106. Now back to Mike and Stu.
Hi, Mike.
Hey there, Stu.
All right, folks, we'll see you next week.
From below.
Now, Steve tells me we got all kinds of stuff lined up for this last segment. Steve, throw something at us.
Alabama Allen said in New York, they grew up with cream of wheat with butter and maple syrup. And in
That sounds
Mobile, he's been in Mobile since '85, and they transitioned to grits with butter and maple syrup.
Oh. Well, I don't,
Grits
you know,
could be a good
You
dessert.
just said a while
It
ago
could
that
be a
it's the
good
same thing.
hey, I don't mind if
No, it's
maple
porridge,
syrup
too.
touches my grits. And
You don't
I'll
mind
stir
what?
it in there. I'll stir it in there a little bit.
Well, I could see doing it as dessert too, much like rice pudding.
Because
Like
of
rice
sugar?
pudding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because of the sweet flavors.
I
Yeah.
got you. All right.
Yeah, grits has traditionally been eaten as a dessert.
Really?
Sweet, yeah.
Mhm.
When it's done.
But I ain't gonna put no sugar in grits.
I ain't doing no grits, period.
Do it.
Personally, so you can call me Yankee if you want to. I don't care. We got Paul, Grand Bay banana and mayonnaise sandwich.
You can have it. You can have mine if you want, Paul.
flour, oil, and chicken. What's that about?
I'll fight you.
Look, I got one for your producer and Mike first, and still I got a question for you.
Okay.
Okay, the producer, Steve.
Yes, sir.
You like cottage cheese?
Yeah.
Get you some peach. This is my concoction now. Get you some peach halves out of a can or whatever.
Yep.
Put you a big old dollop of cream cheese in
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Put black pepper on it.
No.
And put dill. You'll think
Fresh
it
dill.
later.
Yeah.
Now we.
Or even if you got it in a bottle or whatever,
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
That banana sandwich. Put you some peanut butter, and I know you like crunchy. You can put crunchy on it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Other side, slice your banana all over that peanut side. Slap the mayonnaise side on it. My God, it's great.
Oh, I agree with you. Oh, I love it. Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
like crunchy.
What'd I do wrong?
No, so you ain't done nothing wrong. I want to know about this new freaking phenomenon. Being us from the South, we like seasoning our chicken. We like seasoning our flour. What's this crazy phenomenon? And I saw it on YouTube and TikTok. That you get a bowl full of oil, get it, I guess, 365 or 350. They dump the flour in, and they just throw the chicken in naked, unless they season it.
I saw that.
Interesting.
The flour
Clings to the chicken.
To the chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the video like
That
that.
sounds like devil worship to me.
Yeah.
It does, y'all. It does in a way. It's like a cauldron, and something's going on there that ain't right.
Yeah. It's going to be the protein. I'm thinking the protein in the chicken is probably attracting the carbohydrates and
That's
the oil,
what I'm saying. I think
and they're
it's
bonding on top of the outside. I have seen it like that, and it's neat that it looks like that, but it doesn't look as good as battering it the traditional way.
There you go, brother.
Yeah.
And the deviled egg thing. I do my deviled eggs like you used to with a little mustard and mayonnaise, but I will saute some onions and garlic to the side and mix it in with my eggs
There you
and
go.
add the mayonnaise, and I do top it. Steve said earlier about spices. I sprinkle mine not with paprika, but with smoked Indian chili powder, which is almost like a cayenne. And I'm telling you, Mike, you will eat your weight in those things because you cannot eat one at all, or two, or four. Or
Paul, I
six.
tell you what, come Thanksgiving in 3 weeks, cook up a batch and bring them by.
You know what? We'll give you the address where we're at, and you can come on the show and bring us some of those.
There you go.
Swing by Sam's and pick me up on the way here too.
Thanks for the call. Thanks for the call, Paul. We're gonna go to the other line here.
Thank you, buddy.
Over here, we got Redneck from New York.
All right,
All right,
Redneck from New York. Did you have a pecan question? And it is pronounced pecan, sir, just so you know.
All right. So yeah, y'all touched on a few things here. So let's start with number A. It's a pecan. A pecan is what you take on a road trip, folks.
Right.
And that's what I taught my Yankee bride, my youngins. And then that's how that works. And deviled eggs, it's bourbon and deviled eggs. When you get a fifth of bourbon, you drink about half that, and the devil with the eggs, you finish off the bourbon.
I like it. I like it. And
so where's your? Go ahead.
We had a little tradition. Y'all ever have grit cakes for breakfast?
yeah, I was telling the guy. Yeah.
Leftover grits, and then your grandma whipped that up into a batter, make grit cakes with molasses.
Didn't do that. Usually what I've done is just you let the grits set up because they'll congeal once they get cold. You cut them into little wedges, just put them in a little oil and pan fry them, get them crispy on the outside.
Yeah, that's it. With a little bit of we always put some molasses on it.
Yeah, and like I said, I think grits are great as a dessert, so there's no reason that wouldn't work.
Yeah, and I got my granddaughter born and raised up here in New York, but she will not eat instant grits. She said no self-respecting Southerner.
I hear that all the time.
Like 1/3. You do like 1/3 dairy with yours? You like just like
yeah, I usually.
Water?
I'll tell you, I usually cook my grits in chicken stock. Not chicken stock with water and a bunch of garlic in it. You will
But you
swear.
do like a 1/3
Wow.
cream with it, heavy cream or milk.
I finish with whole milk at the end. I don't really measure it. I just go for a creaminess that I'm looking for.
Okay, there you go. So you're a real chef. You don't have to measure nothing.
There you go.
Yeah,
I
I'm
need
all.
y'all's help, man. I'm up here in New York, and there, ain't- you know, if you want good fiddles, you got to make it yourself or lie about it.
Right.
And then, but why you chuckling?
I'm just. I can't wait for this question.
It was a courtesy laugh.
He's trying to start a fight, man. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah. No, I just would do that, man. As long as y'all know me, I ain't never caused no problems. Come on. And you ain't ever called me in a lie either. So, listen, I love bread pudding. I hate when folks put raisins in it. But I had, y'all were talking about pecans, and I was like, what about a praline bread pudding? How does that work?
Seen it down in New Orleans before. It's fantastic.
Have you?
Yeah. It's New Orleans. They invented both of them. They go combine them.
You know,
All right, I need a recipe.
Oh, okay.
this is the man who says, look it up, okay?
I believe in Google. Google it.
But man, you've got all that.
You want me to use the internet?
Yeah, you're close enough to Canada, man. Get your fill of poutine. I don't know if you ever saw Matt Mitchell.
You can't say that on the air, man. Come on.
Matt Mitchell that does the raisin.
Well, the FCC's not upstairs anymore, so.
Yeah, Matt Mitchell that does the YouTube series, bless your ranking and bunch of stuff about the South, did a skit where he's talking to a Canadian about the food. And he's like, man, y'all's food is just weird. And he goes, oh, well, here's our signature dish. It's called poutine. I don't know if I want that. It's French fries with cheese and gravy. And he goes, how did the South not invent that?
Yeah.
It's well known in Mississippi.
Redneck, we appreciate the call this morning, man. Yeah.
Hey, I got a question real quick, Redneck. Yeah, we got
30 seconds.
You married a Yankee girl? Where from?
Yes, sir.
Where from?
Pearl River, New York, not Pearl River, Mississippi.
Ah, okay. All right.
Upstate then. Good people.
Long as it's not
too bad then.
Long as she's not from Pittsburgh, you're good. All right, buddy.
Join me on my show one time. I'm gonna send y'all the official invite.
Do that, buddy.
Absolutely,
Do
bro.
that. Thank you.
Absolutely. And we went ahead and followed you on Facebook.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
I need some recipes from y'all.
All right.
All right, brother.
Well, folks, get out there, support local, be local, and buy local.
Yeah.
Support your servers, support your locally owned restaurant. Tip them well, service in your tip. And Stu,
Yeah.
what do we do?
Well, I personally, provolone.
Bye, y'all.
I guess ever since Heather left, I provolone.